Excellencies, distinguished speakers and guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to all of you. Actually, after hearing so many inspiring, outstanding speeches, this one is quite unnecessary. But since the organizers have invited me to come here and share our views, so I will try to do my best. So I'm very happy to be back in Nuuk after 6 years. And certainly, I feel a great sense of privilege and honor to be able to have the opportunities of addressing the Arctic Circle Greenland Forum again. The topic for this segment is View from Asia. So I will speak from the perspective of an Asian and how a small country like Singapore is trying to contribute to the global efforts of mitigating the challenges of global warming and Arctic melting. Ladies and gentlemen, today, Asia accounts for 40% of the world's GDP and is home to 4 of the world's 10 largest economies. Asia also has more than 50% of the world's population. So indeed, it's an important region. And the world's economies have undergone rapid changes and transformation and become more integrated and interconnected in the last few decades. With the signing of many multilateral free trade agreements, the most recent being the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, which is the world's largest FTA to date, and it accounts for 30% of the global GDP. So many Asian economies have become more important global trading and investment partners. Apart from global economies, the global strategic outlook is also rapidly changing and getting more contentious and worrying. For example, we are seeing escalations of conflicts and tensions in East Asia, Europe, and Middle East, just to name a few. And the resulting geopolitical tensions are not only felt keenly throughout these regions, but also the rest of the world. These ongoing conflicts have exacerbated the spike in food and energy prices and also affected the supply chains around the world. However, political and economic dynamics are not the only challenges facing the global community. Many countries are now also experiencing severe consequences of climate change, such as droughts, floods, extreme weather patterns, etc. In December 2019, a study from NASA and the European Space Agency found that around 3.8 trillion tons of ice have been lost from Greenland's ice sheet between the period 1992 and 2018 as a result of global warming. I'm sure no one can feel the impact of this great loss more greatly than our brothers and sisters in Greenland. And amidst these difficult times, it is even more important for us to work closely to support multilateral institutions like the Arctic Council, and of course the Arctic Circle Assembly led by President Grimson. And we believe that we all can make a common cause on the initiatives of the Arctic Council. To this end, Singapore has partnered with various Arctic states to invest in technology and research in the maritime sector. For example, the Maritime Port Authority of Singapore is participating as a core member of the Zero Emission Shipping Mission Project. This is a coalition of countries led by Danish Maritime Authority and the Merce McKinney Kohler Center for Zero Carbon Shipping. Singapore also works closely with the Arctic Council's various working groups. We have regular exchanges through the Emergency Preparedness, Prevention, and Response Working Group. And at the same time, we also hosted representatives of the Arctic indigenous people to 3 Singapore study visits in 2012, 2014, and 2017. And we look forward to hosting the next delegation from the indigenous community. And Singapore also worked closely with the Arctic Circle Assembly Chairman, President Grimson, to organize the Singapore Forum on the Arctic in November 2015. And the objective of this forum is to bring the discussions and conversations on the Arctic issues to the Southeast Asia region, so as to spread the Arctic gospels to a greater audience. And beyond our existing collaboration, Singapore is keen to step up cooperation with many Arctic member states in mitigating climate change, given its profound impact on all of us. And as a low-lying country, coastal state, Singapore is especially vulnerable to rising sea level. And to address this concern, Singapore has taken the decisive step to accelerate the decarbonization of our economy. And we aim to achieve net zero carbon emission by around the middle of the century. And we plan to quadruple our local solar energy production from 2020 levels by 2025. That means in 5 years' time, we are going to increase by 400%. In addition, we introduced the first carbon pricing scheme in Southeast Asia in 2019. This is aimed at reducing emissions, creating green and sustainable projects, as well as transiting to an energy-efficient and low-carbon economy. In conclusion, given the excellent relations between Singapore and the Arctic states, I look forward to seeing more governmental, academic, and business interactions ahead. And we welcome our Arctic friends to visit us, to exchange views with us on how Singapore can better collaborate with our Arctic friends. So on this note, thank you very much for your attention.